Sad to say, my Los Angeles Lakers took their exit from the NBA playoffs this year in Game 6 to the Phoenix Suns. Now, I can only cut them a bit of slack because we had a very short offseason leaving the bubble with no time to recover, but AD's health is still in question.
They're going to have to sit him down this summer and say, yo, man, is something going on with your training? You should never be hurt early in your career. For him to always be hurt, he's doing something wrong.
With that being said, health is a major concern for this Lakers team. Will AD be able to preserve his health for the longevity of his career in LA? We don't know. So I decided to take matters into my own hands and take over in 2K, man. I got to do it myself. I'm going to get us back to the finals to get that championship. Y'all know what that means. Le GM is in full effect. And the first person that has to go is this guy right here. He's got to go. Kuzma is so inconsistent. He's got to go. He seems to think he would average 25 points per game on another team and be an NBA All-Star. Now, I'm not going to knock Kuzma. He's a good player when he is performing well. But aside from that, it's so up and down with him. You never know what you're going to get. So he's got to go. If we're being honest, I would rather take J. Cole over Kuzma, and that's just facts. And here we have a lovely picture of LeBron, AD, and Dennis Schroeder. But little do these two know, as they are having a good time, LeBron is in the office making phone calls and making moves. Bron went ahead and went to the office, kicked Rob Pelinka out and said, bro, look, you're fired, okay? Bron made a few phone calls and he got the one and the only. They call him Dame because his game is too smooth. Dame Dollar. Now look, man, here's a look at the squad after we traded for Damian Lillard. We have Drummond, Trez, still got Kuzma. We got to make some moves for him, but we ended up giving them AD and Dennis Schroeder to sweeten the pot because they were losing the guard. We had to give them something. In return, we got Dame Dollar and we got Robert Covington, and I think we might have thrown in a few picks to sweeten the deal. Now we got to get rid of Kuz, and why would I not take that trade? They offered me Hassan Whiteside and Maurice Harkless. Now let's go ahead and start simulating the season and let's see how good we do after trading Anthony Davis and obtaining Damian Lillard. Look at that, that's beautiful. We're getting the dubs and we're getting offered quite a bit of trades. Go ahead and make a few adjustments with the lineup, adjust some minutes and whatnot, and get everything nice and situated. Let's continue the simulation, man. Of course, we got a few injuries. Damian Lillard got something minor, but nothing too big to affect us throughout the season. So I think it was like a wrist sprain or something like that, something small, so he should be back in the lineup. Trez ended up getting hurt. This is just normal wear and tear from the season, man, but just look at how we're performing. Hassan ends up getting hurt too. God, my goodness. But hopefully these guys will bounce back pretty soon, but we are getting the dubs, man. We are getting offered trades, and I like the squad that we have so far. We didn't make too many moves to the roster. We added Damian Lillard, Robert Covington, Maurice Harkless, and everybody else is pretty much the same. We still got Trez, we still got Drummond to fulfill AD's role. You know, I'm not a huge fan of Drummond, but, you know, nonetheless, we still have him on the squad. They ended up offering us Reggie Jackson, and we did not take that because we got Damian Lillard. Why not? But, you know, the roster that we had, I thought was pretty good. You give Trez his minutes, he'll go out there and he'll do what he is supposed to do, and he will give you, I would say, a nice solid double-double. You know, you can get a double-double out of Trez. Drummond, you might get a double-double from him on some nights, but as we end the season, you can see we did substantially better, and look who wins MVP this year, man. LeBron averaging 29, 8, and 10. We bring Damian Lillard onto the squad, and LeBron has a MVP caliber season and wins MVP, putting up really good numbers. Now, 2K did give us a start to date feature, so I do have the wrong rookies in here, and I don't have the roster with this year's draft rookies, but Evan Fournier ended up winning 6th Man of the Year, LaMelo with Rookie of the Year, Giannis with Defensive Player of the Year, Christian Woods with the Most Improved Player, and of course Frank Vogel wins Coach of the Year. Now look at this All NBA first team. Damian Lillard and LeBron end up making All NBA first team. We got James Harden, Jokic, and everybody else on second. KD ended up making All NBA third team. You can go back and pause if you wanted to look at it. I know I'm kind of going a little fast. All defensive second. Chris Paul, a bunch of other people, and Rookie First team was LaMelo, some other people. But look at us in the top left. You can definitely say we made it back to where we need to be, man. We are the #1 seed, taking on the Warriors in the first round of the playoffs. Let's go ahead and get busy, shall we? But before we go ahead and do just that, I want to see what kind of season AD ended up having and how the Trailblazers did as we sent him off to them. They ended up going 41-41 for the season, man, so they didn't have a fantastic season. Let's see what kind of numbers AD put up for the Trailblazers this season. My guy Damian Lillard ended up leading the league in points per game, averaging 34.7, 3.1 rebounds, 9.8 assists, so he was almost averaging a double-double, leading the entire league in scoring. He was shooting, let's see what he was shooting. He was shooting 51% on 42% from three. So Dame had a really good season. Anthony Davis ended up averaging 21 and 11. So he averaged a nice little double-double, but let's go ahead and get these playoffs started. The Warriors take game 1. We take game 2. We steal it 2-1. Up 3-1. Let's see if we can give them the gentleman's sweep. We only let the Warriors take game 1, and we ended up beating them in that series 4-1. Now we end up facing off again the Phoenix Suns. Let's go ahead and see how this battle is going to turn out. With game 1, we take game 1. We end up taking game 2. We steal game 3, and we sweep the Phoenix Suns. Now let's see who we take on this next round. We are probably going to end up taking off the Nuggets, which we do. We got the Nuggets versus us, and we also have the 76ers versus the Miami Heat in game 4. LeBron and Damian Lillard combined for 71 points. LeBron almost got a triple-double. Damian Lillard ended up getting a double-double, 33 and 15. LeBron 38, 9, and 14. As we can see, Tobias Harris and Joel Embiid have been going to work, and so has Ben Simmons with that last game with a trip dub. So we take game 1 against the Nuggets. Let's see who will end up taking game 2. We steal game 2. We're up 3-0, baby. Bring the sweep. Get the broom. We are back in the NBA Finals, and let's see who is going to make it between the 76ers and the Heat. The 76ers end up winning that series, and it is another rematch between the Lakers and the 76ers. So this one will be good. I'm going to go ahead and simulate this, and then it'll probably get close at some point, and we'll end up jumping in. We're up 2-0. 3-0, not what I was expecting. I expect Philadelphia to give up more of a fight. Will we sweep them? We're going to go ahead and simcast this last one just so we can jump in. Hopefully we end up taking game 4 with the sweep, and then we can see the celebration. So let's go ahead and see. First quarter, they are hanging in there. We are up 26-18. We are slowly trying to pull away. They are not backing down though whatsoever. 42-45, they're not down by much. Only 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Still not up by much. We need to try to pull away a little bit. We're trying, but they keep fighting back. We're starting to pull away a little bit here. We're up by 12, 80-64. Let's keep that going. We're probably going to hop into the fourth quarter here. Philadelphia is tapped out, I think. Bro, it is 105-82. Look at the magic that we performed with this Lakers team. 111-94. We're going to jump in as soon as we get down to a low time so you guys can see the celebration, because we're going to be NBA champions, baby. Let's jump in. We got Trez at the free throw line. We're going to turn the controller off, and we're just going to spectate and watch. Trez is at the free throw line. We're up 122-106 in the fourth quarter. We got a minute 12 left, man. Trez knocks down the free throw. We got Joel Embiid taking the ball out. Simmons bringing it up the court. We got Dame Dollar backing up because we know Simmons ain't got that. And why are we watching the broadcast? We need to switch this camera. 2K is more like it. Okay, we got Simmons dribbling at the top of the key. He passes it over to Dwight. And he's trying to get a little fancy on the dribbling. He's going to get it stolen. We got Tobias coming around the screen. He pulls up for 3, and it is no good. We got Drummond pulling down the rebound. KCP bringing the ball up the floor, man. And he gets the ball stolen. All right. We only got 38 seconds left in the game, man. We just letting them tack on more points to the board, but it's okay because we feel it. The crowd feels it. They know that it is over, and they know LA is going to be NBA champions once again. Lillard needs to dribble the ball. Oh my goodness. Dame Dollar ends up stacking on another turnover in the books, but you know, it's game over, man. We got the bench unit coming into the game. When you sub the bench unit in, you know it's over with. The bench, it's time for the bench unit to come in and get some buckets, and we're gonna get hype over on the bench. But we got Milton bringing the ball up. It's 25 seconds left. He might as well go ahead and dribble out, but look like he's gonna try to get him a nice little bucket, and he ends up converting on the layup. We got 20.7 seconds left. Ben McLemore can go ahead and dribble the clock out, or he can go ahead in there and get him a bucket if he wants to, but looks like he's going to go ahead and dribble the clock out. We got 10 seconds left on the clock, and the bench is feeling it. The crowd is dead in Philadelphia as they end up getting swept by the Los Angeles Lakers, man. We returned to being a championship team, and we will celebrate. LeBron has got another ring. Damian Lillard has got his first ring coming over to LA, leaving the Trailblazers, and he got him a ring, man. Look at Damian Lillard and LeBron hugging it out because they did it. They sent AD packing. Who do you guys think will end up winning Finals MVP? It'll probably end up being Damian Lillard, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was Bron. He had an MVP season, hell of a season from Bron, as Frank Vogel daps up the 76ers, man, with all of my help. Look at that. Robert Covington ends up getting him a ring. We did it. THT gets him a ring, another one, and Dame ends up getting Finals MVP, man. Time to celebrate. Time to go in the locker room and pop that champagne, baby. Let's do it. LeBron is hyped. Time to add another one to the collection, man. KCP is ecstatic, obviously. And look at them cheesing and grinning all over the place. You guys see the absolute ridiculous numbers Damian Lillard put up in these playoffs. But let me know down in the comments if you guys enjoyed this Lakers rebuild. I definitely enjoyed recording it. If so, give this video a thumbs up and let me know what rebuild you guys want to see me do next. Until next time, peace.